right, we're good. All right, welcome everyone. We're all here.
Good morning.
Oh,
All right. Did everyone get the minutes and all the stuff that Mary sent us?
yes.
All right. Any questions?
Nope.
Have a motion to approve the minutes from last month? Approved. A
Second.
second. So moved. All right. Now we have the director's report.
Hello, everyone.
Yay.
Hello to everyone out there in land listening or not. All right, so what do we have this month? We had our pop-up art school back, and I've said it before in these meetings, love that group. It was a different woman. It was the first time I saw this woman, Erica, was that her name?
Yes.
So normally we have Janelle, who's fabulous. This time was Erica was here, but again, they're so good. They're so good with everybody. I just like the way they present. They make it easy for everyone. They always have great things. They did a hydrangea painting this time, and one of my seniors, or our seniors, it's not mine, I don't own them, that goes to art class, she was working on a different painting like a week later, and she was like, I'm using the technique I learned in the hydrangea painting, and I was like, that's so cool, like about, I don't know, I think it was layering and stuff like that. But again, they're just lovely people, and they do a great job, and everything we do, everybody has fun, and they love it, so a big shout out to Pop-Up Art School. Also, Nancy Franks was back. She's another one that everyone loves. We try to, and sometimes I feel like I keep saying the same people, but not all presenters are good. Some are better than others.
Keep the ones that are good.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that we get a lot of good feedback on. And Nancy Franks is another one that we get a lot of good feedback on. We had her back, and she did a Cape Cod Canal presentation. So it was all about the canal. She's like, everybody drives over it. But she went over all like the history of it and stuff. But again, it's always interactive. She's informative. Sometimes I think she gets information even from the seniors, and she's like, I'm going to incorporate that into my stuff. But she was a former teacher, so I think that's probably why she's so good at what she does and her presenting in that. Cornerstone of Weymouth came. They're an independent senior living community. We get a lot of calls from places that want to come and talk to people about stuff. And to be honest with you, I think one person came to that they didn't really want to hear.
The woman was very nice, though.
She was, and I don't know.
Left
I'm
us
sure
some
it's-
information.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure it's nice and everything, but it didn't draw a big crowd.
Everybody's in denial. Nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest thing with any senior living is financially it's expensive.
Yep.
So unless you sell your house and use all your money from your house, I don't know. Like it's very costly, and there's no you don't get any help from the government, anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's anything you can sign up that's going to help you on that. If you choose that route, it has to unfortunately be coming from your own finances. So, Old Colony Elder Services were here. They did a fall prevention strategy presentation, which is always good because we always talk about falls, and unfortunately falls are a big thing for any of the seniors because once they fall, usually that lands them in the hospital, that lands you in rehab, and sometimes from there everything kind of goes downhill. So they talked about identifying fall risks and again home strategies for keeping themselves safe in their own home. One of our guys actually who never really gets here anymore because it's so hard for him mobility wise got himself here, and I honestly think the main reason he came is he wanted to share with the presenter and everyone in the class he's able to stay at his daughter's house because he has this cane, I guess you'd call it, but it's a cane that's like two tiers, and allows him to be able to get up and down the stairs. So when he sets it on the stairs, there's like one on this stair, one on this stair, so it's really
it's like a shorter and a longer
stable
piece.
Yes,
Oh.
it was.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, his daughter had sent pictures. He was kind of upset because he had forgot the pictures, and then the daughter texted me the pictures so we could share them. But he said if he didn't have that, he doesn't think he could stay in the house because he wouldn't be able to navigate the stairs. So that was a really good. I can show you pictures afterwards, but I had never seen it before. I'm not even sure what it was called, and I think they got it off of Amazon. But it's
So just leave it on the stairs, obviously.
I'm sure for him to go up and down. But again, it's not your normal just little cane. I'll show you afterwards. I'm sure I have the picture somewhere. We also had a new presenter this time. She was an author, Allison O'Leary, who talked about the hidden gems of New England, including topics including secluded swimming holes, which no one's really probably going to go to that, but it's still neat. Old growth forest, sites of hostage taking and cannibalism, vistas, stunning vistas, cozy inns, and much more. Like, it was a lot. I mean, no one's going to do whatever. That was just more probably informative, obviously. but they loved it. Like lots of people after that one also said how much they enjoyed her presentation, how much they enjoyed her. She just talked about all different things. New England. I think she's been to a lot of these places. So, but everybody seemed to enjoy. Again, another good presenter. The cannibalism, maybe not so much, but again, it was information.
You'd be surprised what people like to talk about.
Well, they love UFOs and all that, so maybe the cannibalism people loved. I don't know.
Definitely skip the restaurants in that town. Never know.
Well, I think again, it's historically. I don't think they're doing it currently. Anyhow, therapy gardens again. We had them come. We had one that was how to get more plant nutrition. So it focused on the benefits of a plant-based diet and talked about how to incorporate more fruits and vegetables and plant-based proteins into meals. And the second one was on Massachusetts chocolate history. Yeah, well, what was so great about it is the girl that did the presentation didn't use the TV and click through everything. She actually brought a bunch of stuff, which everybody seemed to really enjoy, like real things and stuff that you could look at and she could show in that. It wasn't just, a PowerPoint presentation. So, and again, they seemed to enjoy her, but again, she I think where she said she used to do it, but that she does have to lug the stuff with her, but she said she does find that everyone likes seeing it. But they talked about, colonists back in the day stopped drinking tea because they were taxing the tea, so they started drinking chocolate. And I was like, that's interesting. So I guess Paul Revere actually crafted a dedicated, drinking pots for chocolate back in the day.
Cool.
So, who knew that, right?
Yeah.
We all thought everybody was drinking tea.
Hope that comes up in our trivia quiz.
Exactly. We know, chocolate. We had Old Colony Elder Services. We can do the once a year, special traveling chef. We had them come when we did potatoes, a baked potato bar in order of National Potato Month, as Melissa let us know. and everyone loved it. Even one lady who said, she's like, I didn't even really like potatoes. She's like, it was so good.
It was.
So,
it was really good.
It was, you think just baked potato, but we could pick 5 toppings. So we had bacon, we had ham, we had broccoli, we had chili, and I forget what, and then...
Oh, and chives.
And chives
and then
from them. And,
we did sour cream and cheddar cheese.
Yeah. So they could add all this, whatever they wanted onto the potato and everything. Again, I was surprised by literally
delicious.
So many people came up afterwards, days after and everything, to say how much they enjoyed the baked potato bar. So I was like, well, maybe next year we won't use that as a special. I'm like, we can bake potatoes.
Yeah.
We'll throw them in the oven and just do a baked potato day. Anyhow, we haven't had any building or maintenance this last month or bus this last month. We do have some things going forward, but that'll be the next meeting. But last month was good. They went on trips last month. They went to Elliott Farms in Lakeville. They went to Walmart and Aldi's in Plymouth. They went to the Rentham Outlets, Cape Cod Canal, the Heritage Garden Museum, and where was that?
That's in Sandwich, yeah.
Sandwich. They went there. Frugal Fanny's, Castle Island, and Market Basket and Trader Joe's in Hanover. So that was all their traipsing around. That's everything I got.
Awesome. Nice and busy.
Yeah, we try.
You do.
We try.
All right, so a motion to approve the director's report
A motion to approve.
and second.
Second.
All right, so moved. And the financial report. We all
Everybody got that?
We all got that. Any
Yep.
questions?
Nope.
Nothing? All right, same old stuff.
Basically.
I have a motion to approve the financial report
Motion.
in a second. All right. And do we have any committee reports?
Self-help, we have started recertifications. They've gone out. The people getting their recertifications are oil people. They do oil first always because they can't shut off the gas and the electric on people that are over 60. During the cool months. So they always start with the oil first. So people that are on self-help and have oil are getting their recerts. John is making appointments to do them with them, which in the past, last year was the first year? Or is this? Yeah, last year was the first year. They didn't used to do help with the recertifications. They only did help with new applications. But last year, John said he would do it, so we started doing it because you get a form that's this long And honestly, most of it's all kind of done. It's just more or less checking that, your information's right, and then they have to show proof of their income, what they have coming in and stuff. But it's just an overwhelming form because I think they open it and it's this long and everyone's like, holy cow, what do I do with this? So anyhow, if they want to have it, and I find quite a few actually do, come in and John will sit with them and go over and just make sure that their information's right, make sure they have a copy of their stuff and get it sent out. So that's going on.
And we've put out the information on Facebook, and it will be in our newsletter next month about the income limits and letting everybody know that it's not just for seniors; it's for everybody.
Yes.
So if there's anyone
Yes.
that wants to do an
Yes.
application, they can make an appointment here to come down. It doesn't have to just be seniors.
Yeah, and that's always the case, and we always say that, and I tell other groups to say it and other departments to say it because it is here, but again, it is open to anybody that's needing help in the community. So, again, if anyone's listening and hears that, spread the word. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Any other old business, anyone? Anything new? Oh,
Tom retired.
It's getting to be old.
That's another department.
All right, next meeting's November 13th.
Yep, at 9 a.m.
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
A second.
I'll second that.
All right.